Howdy YouTube, this is Rain208. So, wanted to go over my any weapon hunting season. Sorry for the shaking, I am using my cell phone, which is hard to do. So, I wanted to go over each gun and all the equipment. Starting off with the guns. I have a Model 94 lever action 30-30. The rounds are minus these three are normal power points. These three are hollow points that I got while doing some garage sales. Love this gun. Next we have my 30-06. I've done some modifications to it. First one being this row of tape. It's actually bigger on the other side, so that when I'm laying my face against here, it's smooth instead of granular, and likes to pull my whiskers off of my beard. Using Parachutes by Federal. This tape is to keep the plate down here and the little lever from opening up. Next we have a 357 Ruger Blackhawk, if I remember right, with 357 ballistic tips. And I have another gun which I will not be showing. I have here is the 20 gauge. It's a Mohawk 48. 2 3/4. Bird shots for grouse and quail, crow, and well, pretty much it's my small bird, like upland game birds. The other gun, I'll actually bring it out instead, is this. It's a 22 cal pellet rifle. Okay, now to get to the goodies. I have 3 game calls, 2 elk and 1 deer. The deer can do fawn, doe, and young buck, along with regular buck. Most of you elk hunters out there know what a hoochie mama looks like, but those who don't, this one has 3 calls: Muse, Lust, Cow, and Estrus. This is just an Estrus call. I'm not fond of it. It's by Abe and Son. I prefer the Hoochie Mama over the Abe and Son. Okay, little light to look for the deer if it gets late. Knives. This one has a little nick on it, but I'm going to have it worked on, hopefully. Regular skinning knives. Sharpener. This little hatchet / multi-tool is for breaking hips, cutting wood on both of these. Let's see what else. Got our binoculars for, I actually have another pair that I use, but these are just for the video. The other ones are the same style, but this one's older. Up close for in the tree stand, out walking. Then we have our scent. We have a Golden Doe and the Kiwix. Those two Kiwix already have the Golden Doe on it. Face paint, earplugs for when shooting the guns, ribbon to mark off locations, I just used a little Velcro strap I had laying around to keep it intact. Rope to pull your deers out, or to, if you have a tree stand, to pull the guns up to you in the tree stand. Backpack to carry it at all. In this little backpack I have my hats and my vests, all orange. The face masks are camo though. Let's see. Of course you're going to have your hunting license and your tags. That carrying case over here is for the 30-30. Another update, the bow that I had in the previous video is now up to 73-pound pull, and bought some new arrows for it. Now I will still have fishing in this equipment because of the place where I go to has some really good brook trout fishing. The other thing that I wanted to mention is, this has taken me years. Shotgun is my grandfather's, 30-30 is my mom's. This one I just got a couple of years ago for, actually about a year ago, first year hunting, for about 300. That's like the maximum. I'm just going to throw out there about 300 at a pawn shop. It's all sighted in and everything. I'm going to double check it to make sure. 30-30s are in sight. Love it. Not a lot of recoil. The shotgun, it has a little bit of hang fire every now and then where the shell sticks out, or chimneys or whatever you want to call it. But another little good tip, because I do carry a lot of these with me. I won't have this one will be in the car, but I will be having these three on me during the hunting season. Evening, early morning, close range. That's how I have those set up. Because I have, when it's just getting light enough that it's legal to shoot, I can't see through my scope. It's just how my eyes are. So I have my 30-30. That I can see just fine through. But for long distance, I plan on using this 100, 200 yard shots. 357s for like 20 yards closer when I'm out walking. Now I do have 38 specials for the 357 mag. I'll be using that if I am out at a place up in one area where there's a lot of coyotes, because the coyotes up here are nuts. I've had them tree me up in my tree stand before after going for a walk to look for deer. Let's see what else. The knives just depends on your preference. The only knives that I don't like out of the whole group, if I can pull it out, is this one. I don't like the gut hooks. They don't work. Why? Don't know. But this is pretty much all you're going to need. Just a little bitty knife. When you want to do the heavy skinning, you pull out the bigger ones like this one. But, yeah. This is pretty much going to be my setup for when I'm out hunting. I may have the pellet rifle out. I don't know. But if you want a cheap sling, buy yourself a dog leash. It works. It's simple. It can be a little bit of a pain when they like to slide off, but they're pretty well good. Another little quick tip that I just thought of. If you guys ever go and down to your local stores and you find yourself little pouches for your kids, buy yourself an extra one. I've got like 20 plus rounds in here or so, and fit shotguns, rifles, handgun ammunition, and the fact that it clips on gives you easy access for any situation you have. I'm just using this one simply because it's for my shotguns, because I like to carry the shotguns in a semi-loose pouch so that I can easily grab them and then load them up. Well, that's all for today. This is Rain208 signing out.